Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into something that a lot of you have been asking about, and that is the benefits and differences of being a digital nomad in Thailand versus Vietnam in 2025. So both countries are iconic destinations for digital nomads, but the vibe, the lifestyle, and the practicalities can be pretty different actually. So whether you're deciding between the two or you're just curious about the current scene, don't worry, we've got you covered. Grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's compare these two incredible countries for remote work in 2025 and beyond. All right, let's kick things off with one of the most important factors for digital nomads, which I think is the most important, which is cost of living. If you're traveling long-term or building a sustainable nomadic lifestyle, you're probably going to care a lot about your budget. That's probably the main reason you're becoming a digital nomad. Thailand has long been known as a destination that's affordable for living, especially for nomads. You have cities like Chiang Mai, Bangkok, and Phuket that offer a variety of options depending on your lifestyle. And as of 2025, the cost of living in Thailand is still, I would say, quite budget friendly, especially if you're willing to live outside the more touristy areas in these cities. So for example, for accommodation in places like Chiang Mai or digital nomad hubs like Pai, you can find decent apartments or co-living spaces starting from around maybe $300 to $500 per month for a one bedroom. In Bangkok or Phuket, you can expect to pay more, probably ranging from around $500 to $1,000, depending on the area though. For food, street food in Thailand is obviously very famous, and for good reason. It's delicious. You can get a delicious meal for about $1 or $2 at a local food stall, or if you prefer dining out at a more, I would say, upscale restaurant, you're probably gonna pay somewhere between $5 to $10 per meal. Now, let's take a look at Vietnam. In comparison, it's generally cheaper than Thailand in most areas, especially in terms of food and daily expenses. For example, accommodation. You can find an affordable apartment or shared housing in cities like Ho Chi Minh, Da Nang, or Hanoi for around $250 to $450 a month, with more modern or expat-friendly apartments closer to $500 or $700 a month. Street food in Vietnam is incredibly cheap, with meals often costing as little as $1 to $2. Again, think pho, banh mi, and fresh spring rolls. Dining at a mid-range restaurant, however, is probably going to run you only between like $3 to $6. So if you're looking at those stats, in short, the daily living expenses in Vietnam are a little bit cheaper, while Thailand can offer a range of accommodations in different price brackets, especially in the larger cities. All right, next up, let's talk about internet and connectivity, because if you're a digital nomad, having fast and reliable internet is actually probably the most important thing for getting work done. So in Thailand, the internet infrastructure is generally pretty solid, I'd say, in big cities, especially like Bangkok and Chiang Mai and even Phuket, where you'll have access to fast fiber optic internet in most co-working spaces and cafes. The speed usually ranges around 100 megabytes per second, which is enough for most remote work tasks. Although I would say in some more rural areas like Pai I mentioned earlier, or smaller islands, you might encounter more spotty connections or slower speeds, though I think it's still manageable for day-to-day tasks. We traveled to Koh Phangan and it was pretty good. On the other hand, Vietnam has been improving its internet infrastructure, I would say, particularly in cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. It's very good. You will find excellent internet speeds in co-working spaces and cafes, similar to Thailand, at around 100 megabytes per second on average. But I would say what sets Vietnam apart is the affordable data plan. So especially for like mobile hotspots, if you rely on mobile data for flexibility, Vietnam's telecom services offer very cost-effective mobile data packages compared to Thailand. So having said all that, both Thailand and Vietnam are strong contenders when it comes to internet reliability, but Vietnam might have the edge if you're looking for cheaper mobile data plans, or if you're planning to spend more time in, I would say, remote areas. By the way, guys, we should mention, if you are a digital nomad and you're self-employed, for instance, you might be a freelancer or a content creator, then you're going to at some stage want to incorporate your business remotely at some point. And that's why we've partnered with Osome in today's video. Look, starting a business remotely in Hong Kong, Singapore, or the UK has never been easier with Osome. Whether you're a digital nomad or an entrepreneur on the go, Osome makes incorporation in these tax-friendly regions hassle-free and completely paperless. So you can manage everything online from anywhere in the world, anytime. In just one transparent package, you get everything you need to free yourself from hours of financial headaches. Don't wait weeks for a response from your accountant. Forget confusing tax codes and spreadsheets. Doing business doesn't have to be difficult when Osome's team is backing you. Let them handle your financial admin, your taxes, your bookkeeping and accounting, while you focus on what's important, which is growing your business. With Osome's easy-to-use platform, you can track your cash flow in real time, stay on top of invoices, and manage all of your business finances in just one place. No need for multiple apps or tools. Join over 15,000 small business owners who trust Osome to help them run their business smoothly. So if you're incorporating your business in Hong Kong or Singapore, click the link in the description for 16% off any Osome services to start your business journey today. Or if you're incorporating in the UK, plans start from as little as £28 in your first month. So get started today with Osome and simplify your business operations. Okay, next, let's get into the lifestyle and community aspects, which is super important. This is where things get really interesting because, in our opinion, both Thailand and Vietnam have their own unique cultures, their own vibes, and digital nomad communities. But I would say in Thailand, the digital nomad scene is much more well established, especially in places like Chiang Mai, which has been a hub for years. You'll find a thriving community of nomads, freelancers, and entrepreneurs working together in cafes or co-working spaces. Chiang Mai is actually perfect if you're looking for a low-key, relaxed environment surrounded by beautiful nature. And it's also one of the most affordable places in the world for digital nomads. Bangkok also offers a more, I would say, cosmopolitan vibe. And Phuket is just great for those who want a mix of both work and beach life, I would say. Now, in comparison, Vietnam, the digital nomad community is growing quite rapidly, I would say, particularly in Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, and Hanoi. These cities are bustling with a more energetic and vibrant atmosphere these days. Ho Chi Minh City is a massive urban hub with a fast-paced entrepreneurial vibe, perfect if you want to be close to tech companies or startups. But Da Nang, on the other hand, offers a more relaxed vibe with a coastal lifestyle, which has recently become very popular with nomads who enjoy the beach and a slower pace of life. So I'd say while Thailand's community has been around for longer, Vietnam's community is growing quickly and becoming a strong competitor for Thailand. You will find plenty of co-working spaces in both countries, but I'd have to say Thailand has more established co-working spaces with a lot of expat-friendly amenities, while Vietnam is catching up fast with places like the Hive in Hanoi or Up co-working in Ho Chi Minh City. And then lifestyle-wise, Thailand's beaches, tropical weather, and well-established wellness culture, like think about things like yoga, meditation, and Muay Thai, they're hard to beat, in my opinion. In Vietnam, you have a more up-and-coming feel, more dynamic, with younger locals embracing the digital nomad culture, especially in areas like Ho Chi Minh and Da Nang. And another crucial consideration is obviously the visa and the legalities. So after all, like, you want to make sure you're staying legally while you're working abroad. And Thailand's been somewhat flexible with digital nomads in the past, especially in Chiang Mai and Bangkok, but just recently, they've officially launched a digital nomad visa for remote workers. So this visa, which is the DTV visa, actually allows you to stay in Thailand for up to 5 years as long as you meet certain income requirements and prove that you're working remotely. So the only downside to that is that the income thresholds might be higher compared to Vietnam, especially for long-term stays. On the flip side to that, in Vietnam, things are a bit more complicated. As of 2025, the country doesn't have what I would call a specific digital nomad visa. So many nomads rely on the tourist visa, which can be extended, or a business visa if they're running a local entity, for instance. While the visa process isn't as straightforward as Thailand's, Vietnam still offers affordable visas and the ability to stay for longer periods, especially if you're just hopping around between countries in Southeast Asia. Now, finally, let's touch on travel and exploration. Both countries, I think, offer incredible travel opportunities, but the experiences are, I would say, a little bit different. Thailand is world renowned for its beaches, islands, and mountain towns. From the beautiful Koh Phi Phi to Krabi and Koh Lanta, you've got access to some of the most breathtaking tropical locations in the world. Plus, Thailand's infrastructure is well developed, so traveling around is actually super easy and affordable. Like, we can fly from Bangkok to Phuket for like 50 bucks. Vietnam, on the other hand, offers a unique, I would say, off the beaten path experience. So the northern areas like Hanoi and Sapa are known for lush landscapes, while Halong Bay offers some of, honestly, the most stunning scenery in Southeast Asia. It's absolutely beautiful. But then the Central Coast has quite a few hidden gems like Hue and Hoi An, and the Mekong Delta offers something just entirely different than anywhere in the world. Vietnam is a fantastic place to explore if you want something maybe a little bit more authentic and adventurous. It's not quite as westernized as Thailand. So having said all of that, to sum it up, both Thailand and Vietnam offer amazing opportunities for digital nomads in 2025 and beyond, but it really depends on what you're personally looking for. In the end, obviously we settled on Thailand because, look, we love the people, we love the food, the culture, the health and wellness, and just the all-around vibe of Thailand, while Vietnam will always hold a place in our heart. And I guess, I don't know, who knows, maybe one day we'll end up back there. We've been there twice already. We spent a whole month there. We absolutely love it. But for now, we're calling Thailand home. Guys, that's it for the video. If you found this helpful at all, please hit the like and subscribe button, and even share it with a friend, as it really helps the algorithm. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers, and we're hoping we can do that one day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.